I'm Ayesha Jalil and I'm an ad film director. I'm a producer and founder of multiple startups.
You've accomplished a lot at a very young age. When did you first realize what you wanted to do?
I think, when I was a child, my mother always said to me that you have to work. So that was always put in our mind. It wasn't that option कि अच्छा आपने काम करना है कि नहीं, because she always wanted us to be independent and never be dependent on somebody else. So वो जब दिमाग में था ही, and when I was at college, I realized that I'm wasting my time. I felt I wasn't learning. So I found my first job, and I knew I wanted to do advertising. No, the age of 19. At the age of 19, I found a job as a trainee copywriter, and I dumped my studies and I did my uh, master's in business administration privately.
Tell us about your journey in creating Y Productions, AV at Y, and Y Kids.
At Spectrum, when I was working there, my boss encouraged me to go out and do an ad film. I had no clue कि कैसे करना है, but उन्होंने कहा नहीं आप करो. And 35 की फिल्म भी उन्होंने मुझे दे दी. ब्राइट की एक फिल्म थी, and 35 was an expensive medium, but he trusted me with it and he said nahi, you can do it, and he gave me the right support team to go out and do it. So Y Productions basically started because I started getting work. Once I got that initial piece of work, then I got more work. So in 2000 we started Y Productions. Then now, as the market is changing, one needs to change. I've been in the business for a long time, and I feel that as a senior person in the industry, I need to support younger talent that is coming in, give them a platform, and also to grow as an individual myself. So, how long am I going to be a director, sitting there, doing stuff? So there's younger people who are amazing, talented filmmakers. So I brought together a team. Digital has expanded the whole industry to a different level. So we put together a team under the name of AV at Y, and they are young, talented filmmakers. So they bring the contemporary, modern aspect to filmmaking, and with my experience, we pull it together, and we are doing digital content and stuff like that. Whereas Y Kids is concerned, my daughter was very young, so वो जो है, as a baby she would watch things like Peppa Pig या English content इतना वो देखती होती थी, and I would look for Urdu content क्योंकि हमारे घर में ये था कि उर्दू आपको सीखनी ज़रूरी है, but उर्दू में कुछ बहुत ही limited आपके पास content था, and I figured कि me as an individual, if I can't find content as a filmmaker, as a producer, if I can't find content for my child in Urdu, so then maybe it's time for me to step up and create it myself. But the idea is कि entertainment, vibrant, contemporary entertainment हम create करें उर्दू में अपनी local market के लिए, बट जिसमें अंदर लर्निंग भी बेस्ड हो कि बिना वजह की वाहियात चीज़ें जो है बच्चे देख रहे होते हैं, तो कुछ सॉलिड चीज़ देखें जिससे कुछ ना कुछ उनको लर्निंग मिले, बट इन एन एंटरटेनिंग मैनर, उनको लगे नहीं कि ये डायडैक्टिक है और ये उनको पढ़ाया जा रहा है.
You set up your own business. What advice would you give to others who would like to become entrepreneurs?
Okay, so I think one should not be scared of stepping out. The biggest thing that is keeping holding us back is our own fear. And that I've learned actually at a later stage. Then, like, after starting Y Productions, वो तो I tumbled into Y Productions कि अच्छा ठीक है मुझे करना था कुछ, मैंने जाके कर लिया. But जो है जैसे AV at Y है या Y Kids है, और उसके बाद मैंने और चीज़ें भी शुरू की. अब मुझे डर नहीं लगता कि जो है what have I got to lose? You just step out there and try to do something. अब तो चीज़ें इतनी आसान हो चुकी हैं. देयर इज सो मेनी फैसिलिटीज, लाइक वेदर इट्स फॉर वुमेन, देयर आर फाइनेंस स्टेट बैंक ने अभी जो है लोन शुरू किया हुआ है औरतों के लिए कि उनको मिल सकता है. देयर आर पीपल विलिंग टू सपोर्ट यू. छोटे होम बिजनेसेस के ऊपर इतनी अटेंशन है, स्टार्टअप्स के ऊपर इतनी अटेंशन है. So if you are setting out to do if you feel that you are interested in something, I would suggest that go ahead and do it. Don't overthink it, which is what I actually wasted a lot of time on a lot of things, overthinking it. My thing is just go ahead and do it.
You started 3 different Facebook community pages. Lead platform to connect creatives, Travel PK, and also Karachi one-to-one concierge. What was the reasoning behind coming up with creating these pages?
Each of these were based on a need. Basically मेरी अपनी need थी travel PK. I love traveling. जो है I figured let me put together a community जिसके अंदर हम like-minded लोग होंगे जो travel करते हैं. तो एक छोटा सा वो मैंने पेज खोल दिया, उसके अंदर like-minded लोग आ गए, उसके अंदर एंड बहुत सिलेक्टिव लोग हैं, उसके अंदर 1600 लोग अब तक हैं, वो 4-5 साल से चल रही है. लीड के अंदर जो है बेसिकली कोविड के अंदर आई फेल्ट कि लोगों को अपॉर्चुनिटी. I'm privileged to have an opportunity to meet people, businesses. I have an entrance to different businesses and I have connections with different people. A lot of people don't. I felt give them a platform जहाँ they can connect businesses to creatives to businesses. क्योंकि आपको एक ग्राफिक डिज़ाइनर चाहिए होता है, आप अभी सोच ही रहे होते हैं कि अच्छा मैं कहाँ से ढूंढूं कहाँ नहीं ढूंढूं. तो ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म मैंने सोचा व्हाई नॉट ओपन अ पेज. हो सकता है 50-60 लोग जो है उनको शायद मदद हो जाए कि वी कैन पुट पीपल टुगेदर. बट वो जो 4 महीने में, तो वो पहले महीने में उसके अंदर जो है 7-8 हज़ार लोग जो है आ गए थे. अब वो 15-14 हज़ार लोग उसके अंदर हैं एंड माशाल्लाह इट्स जनरेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ फॉर पीपल. एंड Karachi one-to-one concierge was the same. I knew that COVID के अंदर I needed something. मैं अपनी बहन से पूछ रही हूँ, अम्मी से पूछ रही हूँ, खाला से पूछ रही हूँ. मैंने सोचा कि why not create a little page. हो सकता है मेरे दोस्तों की मदद हो जाएगी. बट वो भी मदद ऐसी हुई कि जो है now like there are, और वो भी मैंने restrict किया हुआ है, 5500 लोग हैं and they help each other. People are helping people. So it's all need based.
How much impact do you feel the Facebook community pages have made, and if you could relate any incident that particularly surprised you or inspired you?
Impact individually मुझे नहीं पता कितने लोगों पे हुआ है, but I know we've had thousands of queries which we've answered and different types of queries. चाहे वो आपको plumber चाहिए, चाहे वो आपको vegetables चाहिए, चाहे वो आपको air conditioner चाहिए. But one thing was very heartwarming जो एक हुआ, एक दिन किसी खातून ने उस पर लिखा उनको कोई इंजेक्शन लाइक कोविड के दरमियान जहाँ पे जो है हर सब कुछ लॉकडाउन में है, 10 बजे के बाद कोई बाहर भी नहीं निकल सकता था. वो रात जो है मेरे ख्याल से 9:30 पौने 10 बजे शी रोट कि जो है मेरे वालिद के लिए मुझे एक कोई पर्टिकुलर इंजेक्शन की ज़रूरत थी और जो है किसी के पास है, कहाँ से मुझे मिल सकता है, कोई हेल्प कर दे. And somebody responded within the next half an hour or 20 minutes. Somebody responded that I have it, I will come and drop it to your place. And that lady went and she dropped it to that woman's house. And I thought, wow, this is what everything is all about.
Some of the key moments in your life and people who have made you what you are today.
I feel that I have had a lot of different people who helped me get to where I am. There was a lot of supportive people. It started with my parents, uske baad, then each of the bosses that I've had has been really supportive. There's been a lot, like like I said, Nabila. Then there was Seema Jafar, who is my boss at Bond Advertising. Then there was Zora Yusuf, Shanoor Ahmed, Khalid Rauf. So I've met a lot of people who were very encouraging.
A woman that inspires you the most?
I thought about that, and it sounds very cliche, but I think it's my mother. Because एक तो शुरू से उन्होंने कहा था कि you have to work and you have to achieve something. Then she herself also I've seen her working, and the way that she works is very clean cut. And किसी को मदद करनी हो या किसी का काम कराना हो, so she doesn't dilly dally. She will pick up the phone and she will do whatever she can. उसके अंदर उनके लिए क्या है नहीं है, it doesn't matter. So that I think. And she'd be surprised to hear it because one never actually acknowledges their mother like that. But I think she would be the person who I would look to.
What's something people don't know about you or your work?
Okay, so I think people don't know that I hate being in front of the camera. मुझसे पीछे रह के काम करा लो. Even with this, for me, it's very difficult to actually go ahead and go out and market myself. It seems like I'm outgoing and I can talk my way through things, but it's very, very difficult to do it.
If you were to advocate for one change, what would that be?
Yeah, it's basically women helping women. We need to step up and help other women out there because हमारा माइंडसेट थोड़ा सा कंडीशनिंग ये हुई होती है कि हाँ आप कर सकती हैं नहीं कर सकती हैं वी डाउट आवर सेल्व्स ऑल द टाइम सो आई थिंक इट्स ग्रेट यू नो एंड आई हैव हैड एक्सेलेंट पीपल kind of guiding me in the right place. I've had fantastic role models in my family. It's my mother, my khala, you know, everybody. They've been doers. And I think you know अगर हम step up करके मार्क जकरबर्ग की बहन जैसे कह रही थी even at a high position women are doubting themselves. So if we can just you know just support each other, I think that's the best thing